Introducing the starting five for your Detroit Pistons. Shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 8, Tim Hardaway Jr. At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 12, Tobias Harris. The other four, 6'6", number 9, All-Star Thompson. The big man, 6'10", number 0, Jay Doran. At the other guard position, at 6'6", number 2,
Here in round 1 of the Eastern Conference playoffs, this has been a hard-fought matchup. Game 6 tonight with everything on the line. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Taking a look at Detroit, this is an elimination game for them, but they'll be in front of their home fans.
You can't underestimate how big a factor that can be. I mean, the energy in this building is going to be electric all night long.
Hart with a screen on Hardaway. Bridges misses.
You love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Pass to Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. Goes back up. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Anunoby. Hard up top. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Detroit. It's a 3-point game. Cunningham outside. Thompson, a screen on Brunson. Here's Cunningham. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting, Tom Thibodeau? Lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering the shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
First one at the line is good. Last season was tough for the Pistons, Brent, setting an NBA record by losing 28 games in a row.
B.A., I'm a glass half full guy. I'm going to go on the bright side. Look at their core. It's led by Cade Cunningham. This guy is ultra talented. He's still in his early 20s. They have a lot of young talent on the roster. They're going to be better and they play way better in the second half of the year. So how's that for some positivity?
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Now here's Brunson. To the inside. Bridges passes to Brunson. Towns the screen on Cunningham. Cunningham against Brunson. Out to Bridges. New York again can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now here's Cunningham. Over Brunson. Here's the second effort, and it's laid in by Cunningham.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off?
Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul of the game. And Detroit making a change here. Beasley's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Chua's checked in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Chua with a screen on Hardaway. Hart can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still.
Here's Harris. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For New York, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off.
Putting the speed to work that time. Hart just flying down the lane.
Pistons trail by 3. Now Cunningham takes a 3. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes and can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Come on, show us your move. Bring those moves. Shake it.
He's checked in for Bridges.
Next substitution, number 2, Miles McBride.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside Hardaway. Towns against Duran. Pass to Cunningham. On the take. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard. And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
Pistons trail by 4. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Six on the shot clock. Beasley, left side. And again, no good by Detroit.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Hart. And he makes it on the layup. Hart's got his third basket on the night right there.
Gritty play by a gritty player, Josh Hart. Hard to deny it.
Cunningham passes to Harris. It's Beasley on the wing. McBride covers. Hardaway from outside. And again, no good by Detroit. Knicks leading by 6. Left side, McBride. Outside Achua. Pass to Hart. Brunson up top. Duran with the rebound. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Cunningham outside from the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Down low. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Cunningham outside. To get back on track. Lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got 9 points.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. New York out in front, up 6. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This game 6 getting started. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. And I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Here's Payne, following the score by Detroit. Robinson, a screen on Schroeder. Oh, there's the alley! And a big finish by Robinson.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
Pistons trail by 6. And here's Beasley. Still no points. The 3 ball. The rebound by Bridges. Pass to Payne. Jacks up a 3. The shot no good. Well, the Pistons shooting just 33% so far in this game. Now Stewart. Out to Schroeder. From outside the arc. The shot no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 6-point lead. Let's go with a 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Bridges has got 5 points.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Fontecchio's checked in for Detroit. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for McBride. Inside. Schroeder against Robinson. Schroeder can't get it to go. New York leading by 9. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Simone Fontecchio, a name some may struggle with, but as well as he's played, get to know it. Actually, his teammates nicknamed him Tech. He said, when I first got to the NBA, they started calling me that, and I was like, guys, I don't like it. No one's ever called me that. But then it stuck to me. Now I like it. Brian?
Yeah, now you have to like it. All right, great story, Allie. Pass to Holland. Can they get it? Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, most scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Schroeder can't get it to go. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Robinson, a screen on Schroeder, and here's Payne outside. They grab their own miss. Pass to Bridges, fires from deep. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. Pistons trail by 11. Over to the left wing. Schroeder with it. Towns covering. Now here's Beasley. Back to Schroeder. Takes the 3. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Well, Schroeder, a guy that does not lack for confidence connecting on that catch and shoot.
Bridges outside. 3-pointer. No good on the shot. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Schroeder passes to Beasley. Schroeder, a screen on Bridges. Beasley for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Towns double team. And here's Payne outside. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And this is why Payne takes a good number of threes. He's pretty effective from there.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Get up, get up, get up and start making some noise. Here they come, your Pistons dancing.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. The Knicks making a switch here. A A minute 53 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Hardaway. Duran up top. Harris outside. Clock at 6. And he makes it. Harris has got his first points of the night.
And nice strength from Harris, fending off the contact with ease.
When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get.
Well, it's been generations, PA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 9. And Anunoby pulls it down. Outside Brunson. Towns on a screen. The 3 is up. The Pistons clear it. Cunningham with the ball. 40 seconds left in the first half. Goes up at the stripe. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Achua. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for McBride. 27 seconds left in the second. Outside Hardaway. Back to Harris. 15 seconds left in the second period. From the left block. Hart pulls it in. Brunson up top. Into the lane. Off target at the rim. And so it's New York with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back after this.
25. Please direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Oh, so close. All right, give it up for our contestants.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the New York Knicks.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out there, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. Facing elimination, can they even the series on their home floor? Shaq.
Are you calling the powers of Shaq Shadamas?
Yeah.
I must consult the bones, but I left them at home, Ernie.
What are you talking about, the dominoes?
Nope.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Nice game. Great performance by Kate Cunningham.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's Cunningham. Harris on the wing. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3. Harris has got his second basket on the night.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
Hart with a
screen on Cunningham. Here's Brunson. Hardaway grabs the board. Pistons trail by 6. Pass to Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Brunson. And here's Cunningham outside. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Hart. He can't get it to go. Good D by Harris. Cunningham with the ball. Outside Hardaway. Harris passes to Duran. Cunningham outside. Over Brunson. Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
Capable of scoring from a lot of levels. When you guard Cade Cunningham, you're going to have to make a choice. This time they chose wrong.
Brunson with the bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And it's Detroit with the ball. After the basket by New York on the other end.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. Outside Anunoby. Bridges outside. Now Brunson. And the 3 off target. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Well, Brent, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23 straight. One bright spot, however, was Jalen Duran.
Well, the bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again. So let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Duran did have some moments. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20 years of age. So the sky is still the limit for this young, big, physical player. Brunson making the right call. The pick and roll gets him totally set up.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
It's time for some team free. It's time to fire off some T-shirts, everybody! Here come the T-shirts, everybody! Who wants one? Who wants a free T-shirt? Loud section. They're gonna come your way.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Hardaway. Thompson outside. There's a screen. Fires for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Brunson. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Yeah, Brunson's the kind of guy who's going to seek you out and try to get that kind of contact.
Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Thompson outside. To Harris. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
Well, this is a strength of Tobias Harris, finding good rhythm now in the mid-range shot.
Here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Cunningham. 13 points in the game. Pass to Duren. Hardaway with it. 5 to shoot. And here's Thompson. Here's the three. The shot misses. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Bridges outside. Towns a screen on Cunningham. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 9. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has. Hard work and the proper focus. This guy is capable of big, big things.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
And he makes the first.
And what you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size, see the floor, and initiate offense.
The Knicks making a switch here. Chua's checked in. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. Out to the right wing. Brunson against Schroeder. And it's Brunson missing. Pistons trail by 7. Up top, Schroeder. Brunson defending. There's Cunningham with a 3. And again, the Pistons missing.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Bridges. He's got 5. There's the triple. The rebound by Beasley.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Out to the wing. Brunson against Schroeder. Can't hit that one. New York leading by 7. Hart passes to Bridges. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Bridges. Mikal Bridges. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And some changes here for Detroit. Holland, he's checked in for Duren. And Fontecchio's subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Bridges hits them both. Pistons trail by 9. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside Schroeder. And again, the Pistons missing. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And that's not going to go. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
That's right, fans. It's time to
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Outside Payne. Towns passes to Payne. Back to Towns. Over Stewart. That's good from Towns on the assist by Payne. And the Knicks lead by 11.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Beasley pass to Schroeder. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Payne. From 13. Rebound Detroit. Now Schroeder driving in. And the shot goes down.
And even though Schroeder might be on the light end of things when it comes to his weight, he remains relentless driving towards the basket.
Outside Payne. Pass to Towns. Outside McBride. There's the 3. Holland with a rebound. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 9-point game. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. There's the drive. Fontecchio outside. Beasley for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Payne. Back to Anunoby. Now Payne. Outside Anunoby. Now here's McBride. The 3. And again, the Knicks missing. Pistons trail by 9. Here's Schroeder. Now here's Stewart. Covered by Towns. Stewart, the pass to Beasley. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside McBride. Launches a 3. Schroeder with a rebound. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Beasley outside. Holland for 3. He can't hit that time. New York leading by 9. Outside Payne. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And the Knicks miss again. For Detroit, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Pass to Schroeder. Beasley outside. The 11-footer. No good off the back of the rim. And for the Knicks, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. Anunoby, it's tipped. And he's able to get it back. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Here's Fontecchio. Misses the 3.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Now here's McBride. The layup off target. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
New York leading by 9. Goes up at the elbow. The rebound by Beasley. Beasley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Schroeder. Drops in the layup for 2.
Great move off the dribble from Schroeder there to lose the defense.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Attention fans, now on the court, it's your host squad.
here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He actually challenged his players. He said, quote, "We are in this one. We can see the finish line. How will we react?" I'm curious to see who steps up and takes it to the next level. Big challenge from Coach.
Okay, thanks, Allie. To stop the drought, that's good from Towns. On the assist from Brunson.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Can't cash it in from close range. New York leading by 9. Brunson passes to Towns. Back to Brunson. A sturdy finish from Brunson.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
And the layup is good off the glass.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Bridges. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Here's Cunningham. Out to Thompson from deep. The rebound by Bridges.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. "32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Cunningham against Brunson. Hart pulls it in. And here's New York now. Brunson up top, hounded by Harris. And Brunson, here we go. The rebound by Detroit. He buries it from 3. With that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And with this win in Game 6, they've won the series. They've got to be happy to be moving on.
And it was a competitive series for sure. One that they can build off of moving forward.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.